Last week we built material storage unit for our plywood scraps and the storage stand was quite full. It means we have to start putting the wood to good use. So today we will build a simple bed table using the plywood from the material storage stand and test out a new type of joint that we haven't used yet. We have this bed table design that we made a while ago, but we won't be using it today. Been there, done that. Instead, I decided to improve the old design and try a CNC joint that allows you to rotate the components at the set angle. So we replaced the 6 leg components with one simple shape component and made the hole at the table side component a little larger. The idea for this joint is quite simple. We have the leg component that needs to rotate no more than 115 degrees from shut to open. I added small triangular stoppers in the joint holes. It will allow us to fold the legs closed for storing the table and fold them open when using it. When the design was done, it was time to take a couple of offcuts from the storage unit and cut all of the components. To optimize the material usage, I cut the components from 4 different pieces. First, I cut the tabletop. Then I made the side components, and after that I cut the leg components from 2 different plywood offcuts. Since I used 12mm plywood and a 3mm router bit, I didn't have to use support tabs. That meant that after the CNC operations I could easily remove the components from the CNC table. Then I could trim the edges of each component on our router table and use the orbital sander to sand the larger surfaces. After, I took some sandpaper and made sure that all the component edges are nice and smooth. Before applying the finish, I cleaned all the surfaces with a moist cloth. This way we can get rid of any dust on the components and ensure the best quality finish. To finish the components I used the paint tray, a roller, a bunch of bamboo skewers as an improvised paint drying rack and a water-based coating. So I stirred the lacquer, poured it into the paint tray and went to work. First I applied the finish at the edges of the tabletop and then I did one of the larger surfaces. After moving the tabletop to the bamboo skewers to dry, I applied the finish to all other components. When the parts felt dry enough, I flipped the components to the other side and applied the finish. The next day I could assemble the bed table. This went quickly since all I had to do was put both of the leg components between the side parts and attach them to the tabletop. And voila, the table was done. Oh, we also made a bed table with an adjustable tabletop. This would provide more comfort when working on a laptop while sitting on the couch or laying in bed. By the way, if you would like to turn your plywood scraps into a beautiful bed table like this, you can get the free DXF files for it at aribabox.com. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe for more CNC projects. See you next time!